Can you explain yourself, please?
I'm going alive in risk of my outcasting from the comic book community because Madam is very angry at me for saying some certain words in my my trailer video that I made. She's making a accusation. Oh, she even left the screen.
I gotta find that remote.
Hello, Christina. How are you? Thanks for the sharing, Madam's link.
There we go.
So, okay, Madam, welcome to my channel. It's been a long time since you've been on my channel. You've been on my
Yes,
channel before, right? You've been on my channel.
I have.
I see, yeah. And now, hey, well, Bo, how are you?
What's up, Brad? Christina, what's up,
Okay, guys. Okay, so
girl?
Madam is accusing me of saying certain words, and uh, you guys have to be the judge if you heard the same thing that she heard, or her mind is in gutter. I mean, she
Listen,
don't happy about this.
what's
She
the
don't.
first thing you hear?
All right, all right, all right. Hey, camcorder. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and put this up.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
Camcorder.
oh.
Camcorder.
Krishna is about to blame me. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead. Let me. Okay, add to this.
What a big eyes you have.
Big eyes. Just big eyes.
What a big teeth you have.
Big teeth. You know, like tooth. Teeth. Tooth. Not. I said teeth. 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 You know the teeth.
That just made my day. That's all I heard all day. It was just a wonderful thing to wake up to. It just kept everything real light. So
No teeth. Teeth, guys. Not. Not
yeah,
teeth.
no.
Not
Now in
on it.
retrospect, I see its teeth, but the first thing I heard was not teeth.
Okay. Well, what I should have just said tooth. Should I just say tooth? Tooth. Is that better if I say
Teeth,
tooth?
teeth, like with like a at the end, you know.
Teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth. Too. Teeth. Too. Okay, that's what. I
Yeah.
mean. I mean. Yeah. I mean, you know what? This was what I was talking about. Well, let me take that off. I'm gonna make myself bigger too.
You could do you do that.
See, you see that here's a her big. Okay, make sure my finger is in position right place because I want to make sure that I want to make sure my here. I'm talking about her teeth, her fake teeth. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm. Mhm. I see now you're pointing up to my teeth.
I make sure my fingers are right place. Okay,
No.
teeth, teeth. What a big teeth you have. You know that like the.
So,
Papa, stop it, man! Stop it, Papa! Stop it, Papa! Yeah. Yeah, I was, and then I had a problem with the. Okay, make sure. So hey, look, we know you don't have a fake something out there down there.
Wait, what did you say?
I know nothing. I said nothing. I said nothing.
I don't know what you just said just now, but I want you to repeat it word by word. Verbatim, please.
I was talking about fake teeth, fake teeth. Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, I did not hear all that. I just hear something completely different in my head.
fake teeth. Okay.
No, man. This has got to be for kids, right?
Camcorder likes the font. Oh, that's a very safe to say. Camcorder just said, "I love that cover font." Okay.
Okay.
So that's how you become. That's how you become safe. Because Camcorder nonsense, he was just stay away from the fake teeth. Stay away from the fake teeth.
Yeah. Just stick with the eyes, I think.
The eyes, okay. Just look at her eyes, okay. Look at her eyes, up front and above. Just front and above.
Not.
I think Papa was agreeing that Stephanie. I think what was the here you go.
Her eyes are bored.
Hey Cliff, what's up?
How are you?
Hey, money's up here with my eyes. Anyway, I mean, so that's what I was drawing. I was drawing this.
I was very impressed. I was going to tell you, I was very impressed with your drawing.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is taking this pose.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, and then taking some elements from there. Anyway,
It's looking really good. I'd love to see it when it's done.
So I will switch it back and forth. Can you see it? I will do this while. But I don't know if I think I'll be too busy defending myself to draw anything today, Stephanie. Anyway, Stephanie,
Yes.
what you got some fantastic project going on since I saw you last.
Yes.
Are you cosplaying today?
No, I guess yes. They haven't been confirmed as being awesome yet. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yes, I guess. Unconfirmed reports.
I'm gonna trap myself again, Stephanie. Am I gonna trap myself again, Stephanie? How do I get out of these traps? Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry,
I need to get out of these traps.
What up, Matt and Mike?
Hey, even Mike.
Christina, everybody, Cliff.
Saying hi to everybody. Dezo. Dezo's here. All right, madam.
Yeah.
Welcome to meet the artist again. Man, you are working on some fantastic stuff. What should we talk about first?
What do you want to talk about first? Do you want me to
Uh,
bring out something and we talk about it?
you got something to show? Looks like you got something in
I
the
mean,
back.
I have like 7 things to show if you want.
Well,
I'll just bring out stuff and just like rotate them around and like let you guys see them. How about that?
all right.
And you guys can
Cliff,
tell me.
what are you getting over, Cliff? You guys still around?
It's getting over. Cliff, how much being COVID? Oh, Cliff.
Well, get well, Cliff. Get well quick. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Why is that man so short?
Yeah, he is short, and I'm going to put him standing on his tippy toes at his side. I'm going to redo him a little bit so he's standing on his tippy toes. His calves aren't so big. And he actually fell down when I was preparing for this video. He fell down on the ground, and I was like, but he was fine. Nothing that it can't be redone, so everything's fine. But yeah, he's got a bird. He has birds coming in and out of his chest. He's gonna be in bronze, and you know I like to call this one the flight.
Hold on, let me see if I could put that on a main screen, big screen. Oh yeah, there you go.
No, I just fell down, so this would normally be a little more like that.
Let me ask you something, Stephanie. I asked this before, but how much? I mean, that looks like it's going to take a lot of the space. You know, I asked you how much of room you need,
Yes.
and
I mean, I can't be in a New York tiny apartment. I think that would suck for my artistic, creativity. I like to have space.
yeah, because let me show you what my space looks like for drawing stuff, right?
Okay.
This table right here, right? You saw this table right here, right? That's that.
I see the table.
And then I don't know if you can see it right over there. There's a what is that thingy right there? Little tray with the little cart with all the pens and pencils, erasers and stuff. That's it. That's the room. That's the room it occupies.
That's the room tour.
Hmm?
That's the room tour.
That's it. That was it. That's all. That's all that's required. But let me see yours. Yours required like whole room, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to turn my camera around because I thought I'd just take everyone up here and just put different ones up here. But otherwise, I think the lighting would be funky. But I do have a room in my house I do like dedicate to sculpting.
Yeah. So I would love to do that sculpting, right? I would love to do that, but
yeah, I could say I dedicated it to it, Raman, but I let me say like it's dedicated.
Me taking over the.
You just have to take over a place, you have to declare territory of your own in the house and say, this is what I'm going to do with it. Because this is my front living room, actually. This is my front living room of my whole home. The first thing people walk in when they walk in here is this clay-ridden, studio, basically.
Right, yeah.
But that's what I chose. Because that makes me happy to be able to create like in my own home as opposed to driving to a studio.
Right.
That's very hard to do. Like with that commute, I think so much creativity could be lost with that commute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love to be here and do it.
Anyway, this thing right here. Okay. I don't want to make the same mistake as I made it before. I'm going to just come right out and say, are we sure? Are we able to show off the penis of this guy?
I put it up a little bit, but he's got shorts on now. He really has shorts on. He's got boxers on. I felt bad for everybody, so he's got boxers on now. It's okay.
He just got the bulge. He has the pants on.
He does. He has the box. He has the box. So you can see in the back here. I don't know if you can see in the back of the line there. All right.
And what is okay? Why did you decide that you're gonna have something come right through him? Are you mad at somebody?
No. This is called the flight. The flight. So, is it a flight of birds going through him? Is it his last flight? Is it his soul's last flight?
Last flight.
You know?
Okay.
So it's whatever you see, really, is what I want you to get.
You want to get what?
I want you to see whatever you see.
You say last flight.
Last flight. I just call it flight.
You want to call it flight or last flight?
Flight. Because like either it's him like feeling the flight of these birds through him, or it's him feeling the flight of like his soul departing from him, you know?
Right out of his chest, or is that out of a balance purpose, or should it be from his heart, or?
It is. It's like in his chest here.
I noticed that you okay. It's a little window now. Before it was a little, you had it ripped open, right? You had some skin ripped open, right?
I never had the skin open. We just made like just a blank, like a square, you know, rectangle into the soul. Yeah, he needs a little bit of work still, but I'm hoping he's going to be good.
Yes, I mean, so did you you have actual figure in the dove or is it dove or is it geese? Or
what?
are those geese?
They're you know, I
what
love that you said they're geese, Raman, because I don't know what they are yet. So the fact you've identified one makes me very happy.
Oh, it is geese. Okay.
I just did like random, like generic birds so far, right? But I really want to keep them kind of loose so they keep like with the flow, and they're not too detailed.
I mean, because we say the last flight, that sounds like more like some kind of a season changing birds. Geese, like flying to the south, going away from.
Right.
But circling back, so they come home. They do come home. So
that's right. That's right. They're coming back. That's true. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you a different one. Right? I'll put a different one up here. Since you said seasons.
That's a beautiful one. Man.
This says seasons, and it's an allegory for the seasons. And it's a figure representing winter on top, and he has wings represented by the angel. And then spring is beneath him, grasping on the summer, and then fall down here with the antlers. When I was in Wisconsin, it was deer hunting season in Wisconsin around fall, so that's why I got that antler reference.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, hold on. Let me see if I can bring that. The couple of pictures you said. Let me see if I could show those.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
See if this will come through. Come on. Let's see, present, share screen. Oh, it says image file. I could present an image file. Yeah, I just do that one. I noticed this is that looks different. You color this one. That
That's a
one.
different have in wax to show you actually. That's it in clay. It's finished in clay at that state. And then I have it now in its wax form, and I'm going to go over it when it's in wax and like make sure everything's just perfect. Okay, so I'll bring you a wax.
Hello, Lady Braven. Hey, 23 months. Oh, what is that? My gosh. How do I put that on the big screen? Get that to get out, remove for now. And
All right, this is the poison ivy statue,
uh-huh.
but she's getting ready. She's in a wax right now. She's already had a mold done, and they poured her in a wax. They took off some of her arms. They're gonna solder them back on once they're in bronze.
I'm sure she has a nice teeth also.
Nike. The Nike pose is beautiful.
Yeah, she has a beautiful teeth, I'm sure.
No, man, you're in so much trouble. All right. So I got 2 of these done. I'm gonna make them. I'm just gonna spruce them up. I'm gonna write my name in here. And when I first wrote my name in the clay, I don't know if you can see it here. It said SH25.
Oh, right? SH25. Okay.
SH25 right here. Which if you don't know what happens, it'll look like the word what?
This year 25?
What word does that look like?
Oh, I'm not going to do that teeth.
It looks like the word. It looks like the curse word shit. And I'm like, I gotta redo that. Make sure it looks nice now. So people don't think like I've decided my work's a piece of shit. So. But this is what it looks like in wax. And then after this, I'm just going to bring it back to the foundry and they're gonna finish it. Making bronze.
That is just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. I love that.
Thank you.
Now, when you make those, do you make them to sell, or you make them to someone commission for them, or you just making for fun?
Well, I'll tell you. I haven't had a commission for a little while. So instead of waking up and like replicating somebody's face like I normally do, I just wake up and make my own stuff.
Okay.
From my own mind.
Okay.
And then what I've discovered is now I have about 7 or 8 pieces that are completely mine from my mind. And I'm happy I got the opportunity to do them and not have a commission. Otherwise, I might have not been able to do them. You know what I mean? I found the time or the action to do it.
Would you like consider like going to shows and trying to?
Yes, this one's gonna be cast in a bronze twice. So I have 2 of these. And then I'm gonna have a mold that's gonna be 1 of 30. I'll run a 30 for her. So I'll be able to cast 30 bronzes of her. And I'm gonna go to a couple of shows this year, try to sell her, try to make some acquaintances who like my art, you know, who might be interested in some of the other stuff too. So we'll see.
I mean, like for instance, if I wanna I imagine as a person who draws stuff, right? Then you make a
Mhm.
print and you sell a bunch of prints, so I don't have to constantly make make and sell, right? I do have something that just sell because I made copy of it, right?
Right.
About sculpture, can you like make a copy of that and sell the copy of that version of that or?
Yes, at the foundry right now, they've made a mold of this already.
Oh,
So
okay,
this is cast and wax from mold.
okay,
And that mold is good for like 50 to 100 waxes,
uh-huh.
which means I can make 50 to 100 bronzes with that one mold.
Oh, okay.
Just
So,
paying the price of bronze and the price
so,
for it, you
so
know.
the original would be much more expensive, I imagine. And
What would be?
the original would be much more expensive, I imagine, then, right?
I would think so too, yeah.
Yeah.
But the
I mean,
original is done in like oil-based clay, so she's like gonna not survive. Once they get her back from the foundry, I'm just gonna rip her apart and make something different.
huh?
Mhm.
She's not gonna survive. The original piece not going to survive.
No, but the first casting of this will survive.
Uh huh.
And that will be the most prestigious and most expensive piece.
Oh,
Whatever
really?
is casting number one will
Oh,
be the most expensive. And it's not here yet. So
okay. That's. Oh. See, I don't know about things like those kind of stuff. I don't even know actually. I mean, I don't even know how the artists would it, I mean, I consider myself artist, but you know, non-income making artist. you know, I don't know how can we talk about how our hobby can self-sustain, but that must. I mean, this has to be for the expensive hobby, right? You
expensive
go,
hobby. I guess like a box of clay, I think is like $200 or $300 right now for like some of the clay. But I can reuse it, so it makes it feel like it's not as expensive because the wet clay you certainly can't reuse.
oh. So the clay they're gonna be cast. I saw this one last year too. Wasn't this last? You showed me last year too, didn't you not?
What you say?
Did you not show me this last year too?
Probably.
Because it's a full season. I remember the full season.
Yes, it's the 4 seasons, but it's very hard because Namen, I have to make 4 bodies perfect.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's much more difficult than making one body perfect.
Let me ask you: do you make each body individually, then attach, or you try to take one mold
I just make
and
I just make it
carve out
whole as
the
I see it, and
four
I
different
saw it
bodies?
whole as one piece. So I just made it whole as one piece and just add the bodies on there as I was making the one piece. I wasn't like making a body, sticking it on, making a body, sticking it on, making a body, sticking it on. You know what I mean?
Is that how you did it? Okay, so
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. All right. Here comes another
Hey,
one.
hey, Carlito. Hey, Carlito, hey, K-pop, how are you, K-pop? That's amazing stuff. Let me see if I can. Uh, Holy cow, what is that? I remember seeing this too. Now, this takes a little, it looks like uh, it will be very top heavy, right? How do you keep it, you know, how do you keep that balance,
I have an armature. I have wires inside.
right?
I have wires inside that I make the skeleton first, basically, and then I add the flesh with the clay afterwards.
Now, if you cast this and you make these into those other things, those things will not have the wires, but they will, the body itself will hold up.
Yes, everything, because this is going to be bronze eventually. So
Yeah,
everything's
bronze will hold up. Okay.
and they'll be able to put an
bronze,
armature up in the middle of this to
That's
make it
pretty
stand.
tough. Metal. Am I keep on losing signal?
I don't know. I
losing,
didn't hear exactly
signal?
what you said. Everything. This is like a tree from the Garden of Eden. I think all my stuff is kind of from the Garden of Eden, like inspired in this series here. And she's kind of like Eve in the Garden of Eden at the Tree of Life with like the snake and everything, and like a bunch of bodies in here. And I'm gonna put a bunch of floral stuff in here with like fruits and flowers and a snake and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Now, when you're making these, I just there's a lot of wiring going on. Does the wire get shaped out before you make these bodies in, or the body comes before the wires? I mean,
I put the wires in first, and I just put the body around it.
so you have to actually imagine that wires are proportionally right.
Yes. Sometimes you measure them if you want to. You can measure them with a, measuring tape and stuff, make sure everything's just perfectly correct. But I tend to not do that because I think it takes the fun out of it.
Really, you wanna naturally be able to form the wire. So that is kind of molding as well. That's kind of crafting as well as you're making those wires.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like a,
Right.
it's like a pre-drawing in my sketch. I'm pre-drawing it, right?
Did I pre-draw this one? No. I did actually do a painting of this one in college that was very similar to this, but it was never a sculpture. It was a painting.
Nothing. Do you draw these before you put it up?
I haven't drawn this one.
No.
Drawing is very like rudimentary for me. Like if I'm going to draw something, it's just like figure out like the silhouette or the outline of something or how something's going to work. You know? It's never for like a really detailed, like I'm going to make a beautiful drawing now. You know.
Papa really wants you to do a guy on a wheelchair.
I guy in a wheelchair.
At least he'd be very, very easy to balance him.
Take her up here. This one's barely, she's not finished at all, but I'll put her up here.
She Medusa? Where is she?
She's got birds coming out of her chest, and they're flying up. And they're taking away her hair. They're flying away with her hair.
They're serpents? Is that a serpent? Those things?
No, this is just part of the series.
Oh, birds. They're birds.
Yeah. So she's got a window in her chest too, where the birds are coming out.
Oh, so she's sister of the other guy.
Yeah. So she's just barely just started. She needs a lot of work still, but I'm so excited about her. But then maybe after you see them all, you'll get kind of an idea. Like
I noticed that you do a lot of. I noticed you do a lot of portals in people's bodies. Doors. You seem to have doors in people's.
This one's working on there. So I'm still working on this. This is called the space between, because there's like a negative figure in the bodies. And then down here, I'm going to be hanging like an anatomical heart, like a couple keys, stuff like that. And then the girl.
There's actually a figure in there too, isn't it?
Pardon?
The empty space has a figure in there too, right?
It's a figure, yeah. This is a figure in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
So two-person made up a figure inside.
Yes.
What we call
It's
it?
called the space between. It's a man and woman separating. And she has a huge wave of water she's on, which is separate than the rocks that he is on.
So the figure in the middle is a devil.
And in the middle is a vulture.
Mm.
Over here is a vulture, ready to pick apart stuff.
Okay.
Get some roadkill. So, but this one's been in my mind for a while. Some of the stuff has been in my mind since college, and I just never made it. You know.
Yeah, дякую. Yeah. Welcome 23 months. I'll pay for those 23 months. So, welcome.
This is one I just started. Very rough. Just putting down the basic forms of people. I'll try put another person up here.
All right. I mean, a lot of your art is abstract, isn't it?
I think this one is going to be, I mean, I end up being surrealistic, I think. I end up being
surreal. Surreal is what I was looking for.
Surrealism, yeah. I think I am. I think that I've done these statues now and I can look at them all now in retrospect and be like, that's my style.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But you only see that kind of in retrospect.
Because I noticed that, you know, I think I have your prints too. You have those prints with the birds in a bird in a box and a bird and so like you like to just keep on opening up things. You peel it off, you know, as you go into more, you know, surreal is the word.
Yeah.
Because you know, looks amazing. Yes, Christina, that looks amazing.
Okay, another one over here too.
Hey, any of you guys, Christina, K-pop, any of the ladies want to come up and have a question for lady? I mean the madam. Let me know. Hold on. Whoa.
This one is actually a guy, and I had marbles coming out of him, but first I had the universe coming out of him. I think I like the universe better. So it's going to end up being the universe coming out of his chest.
That you know what that reminds me of is I remember that you know what that reminds me of is you know, you ever play the pool table?
The pool table? Yes, I have played
pool table with the little, you know, you rack them, you know, and you just rack them right there.
Yeah. The inside looks a little like that right now, I know, but I had changed it up to be marbles inside, and I decided I didn't want marbles, and then I decided I want to go back to the universe. So that's just kind of some of the fun you get when you're playing around.
You wanna
you get to
shape them
decide.
into is there like a whole planet in our solar system?
I think he's going to be like maybe God or man who has the solar system inside of him, you know?
Or solar system inside of it.
So it could be God, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this wonderful like little analogy about God and like how two babies are in the womb. Did you guys see this?
Yeah, maybe he could like make
Sound
make, he just make a universe. He just boom,
It was
make a
it was saying how babies that they're when they're in their mom's womb, they think like that's their universe. They don't want to be born, you know.
Each
Just scared.
word. He's incubating words as they're about to hatch. He just puts them out there and expand. There's another Big Bang right there. There's another Big Bang right there. You know.
Mm-hmm. That sound. All of my stuff isn't quite, finished. It's not perfected yet. But once I have
really challenging to do all those floating things and balancing it. It's like what it reminds me is that how you have to how you have to stack things up, and those, you ever played those car try to build a car towers, with the playing cards. You try to build the car towers, people find that very challenging. It seems like you do a lot of that with your sculpture. You try to keep balancing it, but
I think that's the most
difficult thing to do.
I'm not afraid, definitely, Naman, at this point, to like challenge my creativity and challenge my imagination. Because what am I here for? Like we're only gonna, it's a short time we're here. So you might as well just push yourself as hard as you can and think about the boundaries. Think about what someone who in your contemporary life has made, and step on their shoulders and go higher. Just try to keep going, as high as you can. So I'm just trying to push my boundaries. This isn't anything I would have made, a year ago, for sure. But it's just something that's inside me that I was meant to make, I think. That I'm happy I made.
Cool.
Yeah.
So because, things like this would, make me want to, maybe I'm not a surrealist. I guess I'm not surrealist.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to break my imagination, wide open like that.
Yeah.
But especially with the clay, I mean, okay. Well, nothing come out of this dude unless you got something. Nothing come out of this guy. Last night I had a Higgy over last night, and he had a drawing. He had a drawing where this guy's out of his mouth came a fist, right? This fist came out, and then so he had a wide open mouth. His face was coming out, and that hand just touched, grabbed all over his face. So, I mean, I guess even with the drawing, you could do surreal stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, why is this guy not doing any surreal stuff, madam?
Why is he not surreal? Well, he's missing an eye. He still hasn't realized his eye yet. So, and that's just a mark of my ADHD that it has to be perfect, and it's not done until I have a deadline, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna finish. But until then, it's like, just relax. I need to think about it, marinate in my head, and I'll think about how to make it perfect.
By the way, do you do drawing of a skull? I mean, you form a skull before you put the skin on them? You don't do that?
Yes.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah,
You
well,
ever
I
thought
make like a fleshy round ball. I don't make a skull, but I make like a fleshy round ball, and I just put the face on,
Okay.
and
Have
then
you
more
ever-
the faces from there.
Oh, you know what? I have a story idea for you.
Hmm.
Do the skull, right?
Yeah.
And then make a puzzle out of his face, right? Put everything on him, and when the final is done, people could just peel off his face, you know, and just.
What joy would that bring somebody?
You can take off each piece separately. Sometimes he's whole. You can make him whole, or sometimes you just take the cheek out and you see the bone underneath it. You know, white bone underneath it. You know. No.
I always loved playing with Play-Doh when I was little and making like a world with like a world within a world and like slicing it open, like seeing the 3 different colors of the worlds. You know what I mean? Like I was always a big fan of that. So slicing open stuffing, you know, and like mixing like that was a big fan. I mean, I was a big fan of like playing with clay, I guess, since I was little. So.
Oh wow! You guys are living in Arizona. Both of you guys live in Arizona.
Yes, I'm in Arizona.
Those are really amazing people.
I know he's not that far.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Thank you. All right, I got one more thing to show you guys. Ears.
That's Batman.
That's Batman.
You're doing that just for John, aren't you? You're doing that for John, aren't you?
That's Batman 232, 423. And I still I'm not finished it, but you know, it's almost done. I was going to do the rubber myself, but I don't know if I should. So it's just here right now. I'm just kind of fiddling with it.
John, stop. He knows the Batman issue.
Yeah, good. I ask people, like, what's a really famous issue people really want to buy?
No. Now, you can after you mold that up, can it be colored?
Yes. In fact, I could spray paint it black and then go through and touch it up with like a spray paint, like light gold glitter or like glow, like gold, you know, just on the highlights. Or I could come through and paint it on the highlights with a metallic paint, you know, just to catch the highlights. I really don't like the colors that it originally is in the comic. I think they're kind of garish. So I would probably just do like a black and like a gold and like really kind of sophisticated.
One tone color.
Yeah, like 2-tone colors or something.
2-tone, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool stuff. John Stott's one of his favorite.
I think you've just about tapped me out.
What do you do?
I think that's about the rest of my new stuff I have, unless I can show you some little bas reliefs and stuff, but that's not really.
Let me show you. Let me go ahead and show up some of your pictures. Let me go ahead and bring your pictures up.
John Stott is one of your favorite covers. Good one. I'm molding. I sell it. You let me know when you can buy one.
How much is that for? Oh, here's another one. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can share this one.
Okay.
Present. Present image file. How do I show it? How do I show it? This one I have.
Yeah.
This one.
That is
So
like,
this-
tell me what the chat thinks about that. What would the chat interpret that as meaning, or as being, I'm always interested in what other people think about their interpretations of stuff.
Stephanie and Christina and Madam Fantastic. I mean, Lady Fantastic, not Madam Fantastic. Well, Madam is fantastic, and Christina is fantastic too, and Lady Fantastic. They are going to HeroesCon coming. You ladies gonna. You guys not going to shop for comics, are you?
No, God, no. That's so nice you mentioned that. But I think Papa Wheelie's talking about my comic cover. I have another comic cover I did a cosplay for called Last Days of the Bad Moon by Billy Power Max. And he wrote it, and I did a cosplay cover for him. So hopefully that's gonna.
More Big Shack is fantastic. Anybody have a question to? Anybody has a question for Madam? She's going to be at the HeroesCon with the Stephanie. Let me go ahead and provide a link if they want to come up and ask you a question.
Okay. I can't wait for Heroes either, John.
Anybody's welcome to come up. But hey, Biggie. So, what are you guys going to? If you don't shop for comic books, what are you guys going to do over there?
I don't know. I guess since I'm not really into like collecting like actual runs of comics, I'm just more into like cosplay and the art and like appreciating the artists and the art part of it,
Madam's going to bring. There's going to be 3 days, including. Are you going to be there Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be cosplaying 4 times, or 2 times a day, or 3 times a day, or?
I'm gonna be cosplaying like every day I'm there for sure. Like maybe twice a day. I don't know. It all depends on how bored I get with the cosplay. I'm sick of this purple hair. Where's my blue
Are
hair?
you flying to?
I'm gonna go up to the room and change.
Are you flying to Heroes, Madam? Of course she is. You're not driving there, right?
Yes, I'm gonna have to fly. Yeah.
I like that one. I really like that one. Let me see if I can bring another one up here.
The Immortal Biggie Shack is right. I'm just interested in like meeting everybody, like that's gonna be the most fun for me personally.
Hi, Christina, how are you?
Hi. I figured my roommate was getting all these questions. I had to come in for her.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome.
So, Christina,
Hi, everybody.
What are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do over there at HeroesCon?
The question is, what are we not going to do?
Yeah.
We're just going to have so much fun just hanging out with everybody and dressing up in cosplay and just spending time together, hanging out.
Yeah.
You're not comic shopping, but you're not shopping for comic books.
If you walk around, you might see something, but pretty much no. It's just hanging out and dressing up and meeting people and talking. That's the whole reason we're going, just to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm also going to try to get people to see if they'll do stuff for these hearts that I'm bringing to raise money for Comics Curing Cancer too. So that's another thing I'm doing too, to get some artists to work on these hearts. So
that's
another reason, but yeah, to hang out with everybody.
I can't go. thanks a lot, ladies. I really appreciate that. Really meaning of you ladies to go to this Heroes Con when I cannot go. That's just so mean. That's just mean.
I think it's mean that you're not going now, man. I think it's you're mean for not coming.
Yep.
I think we got another fan here. Let me add him to the stage. I don't know. You're not part of the ladies, Papa. What are you doing here?
Hey,
You're not
Papa.
part of the ladies. What are you doing here, Papa? I didn't ask you to come over, Papa.
How are you doing, Papa?
I was just cool. You know, John Stunt's coming all the way from Oregon. So, Papa,
Nice.
I'm not using the voice thing that I've given you, Papa. Let me see.
He's working on it.
Well, I'm going to another con this weekend, and I'm not going to shop for comics. I'm going to go see some YouTubers and see some celebrities, but the main one celebrity I want to see canceled. So we're just going to go hang out with people and just have fun.
I say you stalk that celebrity. You don't let him get away with that shit. You know, you let him know that he's disappointed some fans.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that?
Dean Cain was. I'm going to Cleveland. My friends picked me up early Friday morning. We're driving to Cleveland about 8 hours, and we're going to go see. There's supposed to be Superman. You know, Supermans from there, and all different people there. And then there's a couple different YouTubers that I'm going to meet while I'm there, and I'm going to go to the Christmas Story house, and I'm excited. But Dean Cain was the person I wanted to meet there, and unfortunately, he canceled.
Dean Cain, he plays Superman, right?
Yes, from Lois and Clark. So
Yeah,
it was been 35 years in the making since he was on 90210 when he played Rick, Brenda's boyfriend from France, you know, when she was away. But oh well.
I feel like this is when you first fell in love with him, Christina.
When I first discovered Dean Cain. That's right. Matthew's like, yeah.
I believe you.
Any other celebrities? Any other celebrities that what going there for?
Well, my friend wants to go meet the person that played Lex Luthor on Smallville. That's why she wants to go. But they have all the other people that played Superman, except Henry Cavill's not going to be there, but all the other ones are going to be there because they're talking about the 80th anniversary of Superman because they're building like a museum in the honor of Superman there. Stuff. So.
Oh man!
If there was one person I want to meet out of that Superman group, it would be that guy.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not coming, and Dean's not coming. So.
I want to meet Henry Cavill, and he doesn't have a big teeth.
Yeah.
I was going to say that he has such a beautiful face. I always think it should be sculpted for posterity.
But it's okay. I'm just going to have a good time.
Sculpture for him. Maybe he'll come.
Yes. If only he paid me for it.
Yeah. Maybe if he made a little sculpture for his face, maybe he'll come. You know?
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean that this year's Heroes gonna be so much fun. Papa, you gonna be able to go to Heroes Con, Papa? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. But,
unfortunately not, but hope one day figure out a way to some con over where Matthew is that people can meet up with Matthew. That would be great.
That's right. That's right. We'll have to make a voyage to him.
Yeah. Make it out something on the West Coast.
Well, I mean, the biggest one is will be San Diego Con.
That's too far too. Papa Will, you can't have two girls all to yourself.
Just on off and off. Sorry, ladies. Oh man.
All right.
No, I was just on.
It's like almost my bedtime.
Yeah, me too. You know, I'm going
Okay.
to draw this offline because I was able to draw this online. I was going to, but I'm gonna take a little shower and I'll finish it off screen.
Okay.
Anyway,
It looks really
ladies
good.
and Bob, that's for coming up. And don't let me get away with things like those. I if okay, if Madam Blaster thought that I was saying that those bad things, she wouldn't have come here. Okay, she would have not come here. She came here.
That's true. That's why I had to give it a second listen.
Huh?
That's why I had to give it a second listen to make sure I wasn't hearing things wrong.
I say teeth. Okay, teeth. Okay, not teeth. Teeth. All right, ladies, Madam, Christina, Papa, and Papa's mama. Hi.
I know.
Thank you so much for having me on, Naman. Thank you, Christina, for popping on. Papa, thank you so much for popping on and supporting.
Mwah. Love all of
And
you.
thanks for the chat, guys, for coming by. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.